Hey guys, it's Denise. Just here to do a update video, a kind of mid-year like Techo Kaigi, also a bit of a June update, yeah, all the things. I've got a lot of books. I think I'm gonna start with my planners first. So I'm going to get rid of a few things here. I did start off this year thinking that I would be able to use one planner for the whole year. So I really wanted to be a personal rings girl. I got this beautiful Moterm Veg Tan in. I think this is honey. Yes, this is honey. Set it up. I loved it for a little bit. Then I didn't love it. Then I loved it. I don't know what it is about the size, it's just not for me. I think it's more that it's not super portable, but I do love how much stuff you can fit in it. So I think I'm going to turn this into a reference binder for next year. The one thing I do use is my monthly agenda from May Paper Co. So I just track some stationery spend, any fun money goes in here, and I will be doing a Q2 update because those are a bit fun to see what I spent in the last 3 months. Anyway, so I really wanted this to be my planner for 2025, but it just didn't work out. So other things that I also tried as my planner are these two lovely ones. This is an A6 Wonderland 222. I really wanted this also to be my main planner, and I really did love this for a while. One thing that I didn't really groove with is that the months are separated, so it goes months and then it goes into your weeklies, whereas I prefer to have like all the months together and then all the weeklies together. So that was one a minor thing that was a little bit annoying for future planning, because I do really use my monthly spreads. It is, if you haven't seen this, it's just a vertical weekly with the stacked weeks. I was never one to be a vertical weeks kind of girl. I was really in love with the Hobonichi weeks horizontal, but I have come to love vertical now. So I kind of stopped using this in, I think, May. Yeah, I used it for a bit of May and then I kind of dropped off towards the end. But I do plan to jump back in this at some point in the next few months, mainly because I really want to use the rest of these notes pages. If you don't know, this year's planners from Wonderland are the Tomogawa TRP paper. So it's actually like the OG TRP paper. There's barely any of it left in the world. So yeah, I really just want to use this paper because it's so nice. It's such a good size and it is very portable. And this is a Moterm Veg Tan Leather in Caramel, which actually kind of looks the same as my honey. So I don't know, but see how much like more compact that is. Anyway, so this I'm not currently using, but I do plan to use in the next few months. So I'm going to shelve it for now. My other one is this cute Paddington Hobonichi Weeks. This was a gift from my friend Zainab for my birthday. He's very cute. He's also a little bear from Peru, and my family are from Peru. My parents were born and grew up there, so thought he was really cute. But I didn't have a use for him, and so when she gifted it to me, I was really thinking about what I could use it for, and I decided that I would use it for health and hobbies, I think is what I called it. So I did pop some health notes here, some kind of workout stuff and tracking. I did that for maybe 2 months. I kind of fell off it in March. And then I tried to use it as a planner in May. And I did for a little bit. I really kind of missed this layout, but I think I've fully converted to using a vertical weekly now. So anyway, I'm not using this at the moment. I did try to use it last week as like a health tracker, but we just fell off it again. Again, this does have a few notes pages left, so I do want to kind of use it at some point later in the year and just kind of finish off the notes pages. Excuse me. So basically, I feel like if I use the notes pages in a few more weeks, then it'll justify him as being used. But yeah, we're not using it for July. What we have been using for June planner-wise is my plotter mini with a little companion, which is my Moleskine pocket. So the Moleskine pocket was just like a notebook that I had already out of its packaging, just sitting there, and I was like, let's just use it. So this is just like a dump catch-all notebook. Basically write whatever I want in here, because in here I feel like it really needs to be nice. I hate saying that, I hate planning that way, but I don't know, I just really feel like it needs to be nice. So, oh, I do have a little already fallen off that tracker. Little inbox, and then I have the Grey Effective weekly notebook that I cut up in here. So let me just get it out. So it was this, and I've just kind of taken it out of its cover and then cut and punched it into here, and it's been working pretty good. The layout is really nice. It is a little bit thicker than the plotter paper, but it still works really well. It still fits properly. But yeah, I feel like this just has to be kind of like nice and neat. So I almost hesitate to write things in the notes pages at the back here. And I always feel like it needs to be neat here. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm always going to feel that way, but I just feel like because it's in such a nice little cover that it really needs to be nice inside as well. I was thinking of using this as my main planner for everything for 2026, but I don't know if I'll be able to fit everything in here. So there's that. But yeah, so that's kind of been my duo this month, and I'm hoping to finish all the notes pages in here and retire this book. But the planner that I'm going to move into is my Moleskine large daily. I do have a setup video in this because it is a brand new book. So it has a day per page for the whole year of 2025. But obviously won't be using it the whole year. I just have a video where I've just done some monthly pages and then some weekly pages for July. And then the kind of notes, the pages that are between, I think it's March, yeah, from March to when I actually started in July. I'll just be using this as like notes pages, so this will kind of take the role of this little notebook, is what I'm hoping. And then I'll just have these as daily pages to write like to-do list, anything I want really. So that'll be my main planner, I'm hoping, for the second half of the year. And she's cute. Alright, what do we have next? I've got all my TNs here. One is a planner. This is probably the only planner that I have in TN. This is just my Hungry Gal standard TN. I do have a outdated Paper Tess vertical weekly in here, and I love this. I almost wish that I used this for personal planning, but we're too far into the year to turn this into that. And I don't think she does this book anymore. I think she does a booklet version now, but I really like this because you get 100 note pages at the back. So I have that, and then I just have a Traveler's Company lightweight insert in there. So this also makes me think that I want to do a standard TN for planning next year. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, so that's that one. I think that's all in terms of planners. I do my journals. These two are ones that I touch pretty much on the daily basis. So my little guy here is an A6 Kimbo in a Hobonichi cover. I just use this as morning pages. It is an outdated one, so I only got this for like $5. And then because I only use the daily pages, I only really have to just write the day of the week. And yeah, it's very basic journaling, just pen and paper. Love it, and I plan to use this for the rest of the year. I've used it all year. I've probably missed a few days, but mostly it's been used every day. And then my B6. So I was never a B6 user, but I do love B6 now. I have a Sterling Ink daily planner in here, and this is just my memory keeper. I pretty much swapped into B6 because I had the Hobonichi cousin for the second half of last year, and I felt like the day pages were too big and I wasn't using the weeklies, so this felt perfect. The monthlies we just use to track dinners, which is kind of fun. This is been inspired by my friend Diana, who does this in a standard TN monthly. So yeah, it's just fun to write stuff down that you're eating for dinner. And then the daily pages are just a day per page, just to write what I did that day, colour, photos, stickers, ephemera, packaging, that good stuff all goes in here. I do plan to use this for the rest of the year. I was kind of feeling a bit out of it for a little bit this month, but I really just want to use the whole book and kind of have a whole book. It is in a Moterm Veg Tan midnight colour, which is the black, but look how cute she is just by herself. She is getting a bit chunky now, but I'm very proud, and I feel like it'll be even better once she's fully filled in. So we are going to persevere and use this for the rest of the year as well. Put it in there. Okay, I think what's left is my TNs, and I'll just show my little plotter. This is the Mini 5 in the green Pueblo leather. Same as it has always really been. It's kind of just a place to do grocery lists, and also just have a few cards in here and some cash. Other than that, yeah, it's so cute and tiny, but I don't think I could use it for anything more than just notes. So that is my cute little M5 by Plotter. Now my babies, all my TNs. I love TNs. Like, I love them so much. I will start from here. This is my Tokyo Station. This is my ink journal TN. So I just have, oh yeah, cool. Some ink samples that my friend Diana sent me, and then I've got the TRC card file insert in here with some swatch cards. Very fun. I saw a few people do this online and I just thought it was so cute. So I've got that, and then I've also got my Hunger Gals Studios grid insert notebook. It is TRP, so it does work well with ink. So this is my ink journal, and then I've just been kind of swatching by colour, but then towards the middle, oh no, that's purple, where is it? Towards the middle, we kind of do a currently inked, so every month I've just been doing everything that I have inked. And I still need to do June, so I've only got 2 pens inked right now because I kind of used everything. I just need to clean out my pens. So I will do a little color inked in here for June. So that's this guy. My next one is the Traveller's Factory Airport Edition. So I got this at Narita Airport. I just have 2 inserts in here. So I have 2 grid inserts. I've got this little folder that I'm not using yet. And this is just a little kind of like diary to my sons. So yeah, I'm planning to finish these booklets this year and then move into something else for next year. So that's cute. Then I have a blue Travelers Airlines. So I have a craft folder. And then I've just got my TN collection insert in here. I did do a video on this. Basically, I just saved everything packaging wise of all my TNs and all the accessories that I've bought in the past. So this is kind of like my Travelers Company insert notebook. It's very cute. I do love it. My recent BK ones. Love and Trip. Anyway, I thought it was just nice to put it all together, and then I was able to throw out the rest of the packaging. Again, I just have a Hungry Girl Studio notebook in here. I am not sure what I'm going to use this for yet. I think I'm going to do a Dear Diary thing in here because I don't actually have a personal diary, believe it or not, at the moment. So I think I'll start one of those up. And then the last standard that I'm using is this camel that I had customized by BK. Just has a nude leather pocket and then a little, what is this called? I think it's a pocket as well in the back. This is my memory keeper, which I don't really show too much on the internet because it has a lot of photos. So it's mainly photos in here. I do have, my first insert is just an undated monthly, so I'll just pop in like monthly highlights. And then I've got a craft folder with some photos. And then I have currently got a TRC MD paper, cream paper in here, refill. And I just put like photos and memory keep in here. Stuff like little photos, a little journal note, some ephemera and stuff goes in here as well. And I will be aiming to finish this in June. And then I plan to use a vertical weekly for the rest of the year. So this my friend Diana sent to me all the way from Hawaii. She got this set, but she wasn't going to use the second half of the year. And I was saying that I really wanted to try it out, so she sent it to me. Thank you. Yeah, love it to bits. I've never used the vertical, so I'm very excited. I almost want to use it as a planner, but I think it'll be nice to just use it as a memory keeper. So that's that one. So I'll probably do a setup video for that. And then I think I've got one left. I did get the Love and Trip TN, but I'm not currently using it, so it's still hanging about. What I am using is only one little passport TN. This is a brown that was also customized by BK. So this is my passport TN. It's the only one I'm using at the moment. It was customized by BK as well. I kind of do want to use it a bit more because it's so cute. But anyway, all I have in here is one insert by Starbucks, the Reserve Rotisserie in Tokyo, and I just use this as a coffee treats journal. So basically, if I get to have a coffee by myself or I get to go out for brunch with some friends, I'll just pop in a little photo, a date, and just a little summary of what we did. Love this. I will continue this throughout the year as well. And I think that is everything. So yeah, these will obviously all be ongoing, but the TNs are not something that I touch or use every day, but I guess my daily lineup will be this, my morning pages, yeah, and my wallet, I guess. So that'll be kind of like my main things for day-to-day planning and journaling. Anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!